Good day, students. For those of you that are using Revit to complete these workshops, please note that workshop 2, I've noticed that some of you have brought this to my attention, that there's a glitch with the installation that we've been experiencing. So it doesn't install all the correct libraries. I've gone and addressed that, and I've given you access to where you can download these libraries. Okay, but in a nutshell, when you start exercise 2, part of the exercise you have to create a block in this location. But in order to create this block, you have to use families. Now, families are like, if you've used other CAD software or other vector editing software, we make groups so we can use groups again and again, or make them symbols. So just think of a detail item as a symbol item that you store in a library that you can use repetitively. Some of these can be dynamic or they can be static. Okay. In a nutshell, if you go to File and you go to New, so in order to create families, it needs to be driven by a template. You can't just make families without a template. So you need to go to Family. Now, what I have noticed, a lot of you will not be seeing what I'm seeing over here. So if we went to the English library, for example, you should all be seeing this metric. Okay, so we can't use Imperial. If we use English Imperial, you'll notice that all the dimensions are set Imperial, so it won't work as well. So you need to make sure that you use family templates and you use English. We're going to use the metric detail item. Okay, so we need to use this to start our family. Now, because of this version of Revit that some of you have installed, this is not getting installed. I don't know why, and I think this is just a glitch with the data servers. But in essence, to fix this problem, all you need to do is go to Teams. So I'm going to launch Teams quickly. So please go to Teams. You need to go to OKU 200. Then in the support channel, you'll notice that there's a Revit link at the top. I have noticed sometimes if you click in Teams, it takes a long time to access the folder. I don't know why it's doing this. However, if you right click and you say open a new window, I have noticed that it opens the library or the data set a lot quicker. I don't know why it does this. I think it's just a Teams issue. But in a nutshell, you need to go to this family templates folder, and you'll notice that I've got an English folder here already set up. So you just activate the folder, and we need to download all of this information and then put it in the correct location. So once you have this open, okay, I have noticed that sometimes this is, I'm just going to let this reload. It should load quite quickly. In order to download everything, you need to change the way you look at this information. So basically in views, you need to change this to a list view. I have noticed that they have been doing a lot of changes to the interface of some of the back-end stuff for SharePoint. Now what you don't know, that there's a dot here that you need to enable that will select all the information in this folder. So you need to select everything and you need to use the download icon. Now remember, these always get downloaded as zip files. So just save it anywhere on your machine for the time being. So I'm going to go save as, and I'm going to save it on my desktop. A lot of yours would go straight to downloads. Okay, so just remember you might have to go to downloads to get this information. Now on my desktop, I'm just going to save, I'm going to call this okay, so I'm just going to call this families. I'm just going to give the zip folder a name. Just note that you won't have this option. Sometimes it's going to be OneDrive. Okay, it's just the way you've set up the way it downloads. Now in a nutshell, once it downloads on your desktop, just going to wait for it to download. So I'm going to go and open location. Okay, so on my desktop, you're going to have this families folder. So all you need to do is unpack. So you're going to go and extract to families or whatever subfolder it was given. Because remember, we're going to get rid of the information once we're done. You're going to double click in here and you're going to select everything. So Control A. So while you're in Revit and you go back to File, New, Family, by default Revit should try and navigate you to this location. Please note that this is quite a difficult folder to find because sometimes your program data folder is hidden. Okay, so just This is tricky to find, but if you go to Revit Family Templates and you click on Family Templates and you go to English, all you need to do is go back to this folder, select everything, Control A, and then you're going to cut, right click, and you're going to say cut this information, and then simply in Revit itself you can right click anywhere in this folder, because there should be an English folder but it should be empty, or there should be 3 files in there. Doesn't matter, you just click anywhere where it's blank at the bottom here and you can just say paste. Okay, so I'm not going to paste because I've got the information, but if you click paste, it will rebuild your library. So in a nutshell, what is going on, if you go to options, you're going to see that there's a file location. So a lot of these are preset in Revit and they come preset up where you don't have a lot of say where these are, but you can see here, template folder. So if you're not sure, you can also copy this location. This is another way to do it, by the way. You can go to Folder Explorer, File Explorer, and you can just simply select all this information and paste the folder directory, and we're going to look at the same information. Okay, so it's a quick way to get there, but this is just out the box. This is how Revit's set up, and this is where it dumps all this information. Okay, so just think of it as I've explained this before. Revit's one big database, so it relies on all these external data sets. Okay, and you can see documents already. It's putting a whole lot of stuff in documents. It's a bit of a so just understand, if you are backing up your documents to OneDrive, it's going to back up a whole lot of unnecessary information, but it's fine for now. Okay, but in a nutshell, this is how you fix your families. Okay, so this is how you fix your templates. This is how you fix this area that we have. Okay, so mine by default, I can always change mine back to, by the way, if you do have this issue that is Imperial, you can then go to options. I'm just going to show you how to fix it to navigate to the right location. I'm just going to go here, Family Templates, and I'm going to use the English folder. Okay, just going forward, it'll know. Okay, so just going forward, I wanted to open that location. Okay, so if I go to File, New, you have to relaunch Revit, but if you go to Families now, you'll notice it goes straight to that location. Okay, so that's perfect. All right, I hope this helped. Please note, if you are struggling with this in class, please come and see us and we'll assist you. Okay.